journeyshin. Welcome, comic book enthusiasts, to the extraordinary realm of Out of Obscurity. This groundbreaking anthology, published by Arrow Comics, unveils a legion of aspiring creators, each eager to leave their mark on the industry. Prepare to be captivated as they breathe new life into obscure public domain characters, creating their own unique tales within the pages of this awe-inspiring collection. Out of Obscurity is a testament to the unwavering passion and creative prowess of these emerging talents. They have meticulously resurrected forgotten heroes and heroines, spinning intricate yarns that span the ages. Brace yourself for action-packed battles, mind-bending mysteries, and heartwarming triumphs that will transport you to uncharted territories of excitement. By supporting our Fund My Comic campaign, you become an essential part of this historic endeavor. Together, we can catapult these aspiring creators towards their dreams of comic book glory. Join us on this epic odyssey and witness the birth of new legends. Your generous contributions will not only help us bring Out of Obscurity to life, but also grant you access to exclusive rewards, including remarkable artwork, signed copies, and behind-the-scene glimpses. Embrace the spirit of adventure, for within these pages, untold wonders await. Together, let us ignite the spark of greatness within these visionary talents and redefine the landscape of the comic book universe. Be a part of history and make Out of Obscurity a reality.
Our brethren are already in the field. Why stand we here idle? What is it the gentlemen wish? What would they have? Is life so dear, or peace so sweet? Has to be purchased at the price of chains and slavery? Forbid it, Almighty God. I know not what course others. As for me, give me liberty, or give me death.
Hey there, everybody. I didn't set up a opening for today, so you won't get one today anyway. It's just been a tough weekend. As you can see from the description, not really in a good frame of mind here. And I was doing a search a little while ago, trying to see some news somewhere, and found a backup Twitter account for Mr. Leinert that had some tweets from August, so I put in sent a message. I don't know why he wouldn't respond to me on email or, phone call or text. That's why you gave me those numbers, my friend. Why wouldn't you respond? No idea. So if he's still around, we'll find out. But, I don't know. Anyway, I try to open up every show with a review, and today I decided to go with a got two possibles here. Anyway, got two possibles here. Let's see, is Inglorious Rex the first one? I didn't back the second one for reasons I'll give if I go with that review. Narwhal had me on his show the other day, so I might do Foreign Agent. Let me think. Which one should I do? All right, let me do this one. All right, now I got Inglorious Rex. It's a 6-figure campaign from Shane Davis. Hold on a second. Hello, Time Prophet. What's up, dude? Welcome. Anyway, and I got Starlight Cats. I really like Starlight Cats. Alex got a review on this channel. Starlight Cats is very glowing. That book had heart. It had some real depth to it. Hey, Raiden, what's up, dude? And so it showed that Mr. Shane Davis, or at least somebody who is writing with Shane Davis, had some game. Because Starlight Cats was a good, had good pacing, had good plotting, and the art was very, very great, very good. I mean, this is the guy who created, oh gosh, what is his name? Dexter from the Red Lanterns. The one of my favorite all-time stories of Dexter's origin. If you didn't get a gut punch from that, I don't know what's wrong with you. Look it up if you haven't seen it. All that to say this. This is not Starlight Cats. Okay. Now, I got quite a little package deal here, you know. Got the 9 lives on the back. Well, okay. That's why you get digital, Mr. Time Prophet. Anyway, so this is the main book here. Great cover. And here's the backup story with the some like fan art and some stuff right there. And there's a whole bunch of accoutrement. You know, there's stickers, cards, all sorts of stuff. All sorts of cool world building goodies, you know. Which was really nice to have. But alas, not much of that seemed to be reflected in the book. There's a lot of like detail outside the book, and the book itself didn't appear. Okay. But the book itself didn't appear to have that. Hold on a second. Perhaps 6 guitars are taking too much room. That's a possibility. That is a possibility, my friend. You might be a little bit of a hoarder. Anyway, of course, if you're a rock star, you know, it's worth it. Now, I went through, I've read this multiple times, trying to trying to get my head around the issues that I had with it. Okay. And I think it all comes down to ambition going past the reach. So hold on a second. Time Prophet's talking chatty today. Used to draw comics at school, even got a hold of Clip Studio to try to do one, but still ain't got done a page. Well, I hear you. If you ever decide to start trying to do pinups and stuff, we'll talk. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, and that's what reviews are for, being honest, right? The plot structure was garbled quite a bit, and it's like there's too many ideas in one head, and they tried to write all of them down, in at one time, and rather than edit themselves and say, okay, well, maybe we should move this to another book and set up something later, they shoved it all into one narrative, and until the narrative was like bursting from the seams. And then rather than say, okay, it's too cluttered, it's too convoluted, let's pare it down. Let's move some stuff to later, or let's kill some darlings here. And I don't feel like enough darlings got killed or moved to, and so that was a problem. Another problem I had was the world dynamics are inconsistent. Okay. So his, spoilers. Okay. If you still want to buy this, which is available, I'm pretty sure on 9lives.com. But so his brother gets killed, and that's his impetus for doing everything. But the way his brother gets killed is a violation of the rules. And yet the person who killed his brother did not get disqualified. Okay. Which, if that guy had gotten disqualified, then that would have been added to his bad guy potential, would have added to his bad guy bona fides. Okay. But he didn't get disqualified. So if he didn't get disqualified violating the rules in a championship match, then dying to find out what's in that cupboard. Okay. All right. Anyway. So if he didn't get disqualified from violating rules to win a match and where somebody got killed, then it invalidates the whole entire rules of engagement. And so, okay. And so the whole thing is that his brother gets killed, and the guys like Rex, which is the kaiju that they get control of, that they fight with, and is supposedly decommissioned or disgraced, and is just basically becoming a punching bag for other kaiju or whatever to train on. And yet he doesn't show any signs of life. Okay. He doesn't show any signs of being dangerous. And yet he takes this kaiju, fights the guy that killed his brother. He violates the rules that were supposedly established to win. And suddenly this kaiju, who's shown no sign of being dangerous, destroys this other kaiju like it's nothing. And that other kaiju was set up to be really, really dangerous. As a matter of fact, the backup book is about that kaiju killing another kaiju, right? and show just how scary and dangerous it is. And yet the one that's supposedly been a punching bag for, you know, possibly years at this point, is, you know, suddenly just kills the hell out of it. You know, it's like goes out of control and kills the hell out of it. And it's like, oh, he's actually really dangerous, or he's really scary. As a matter of fact, they had a whole entire like plot line that particular kaiju was like out of date or old technology, and you know couldn't possibly win. And then it just like wins effortlessly going away, you know. And it's just like, so you set up rules and then immediately violate them for a plot point, and then you set up the rules again of your world. Okay, this Rex is like outdated, it's outmoded, it's you know, uh and you're not supposed to leave them to fight and blah 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 blah. And then you violate every damn rule that you set up. And I honestly, you know, it's all in the writing. The writing needed an editor. That writing needed an editor like mad. Starlight Cats was tight. Starlight Cats was well edited. Starlight Cats was tight and had compelling characters that you cared about. This one did not have compelling characters to care about. I mean, there's like a girlfriend that gets shoved in there, and now he's got to fight her, I guess, in book 2 or whatever. But their relationship is just like a nothing burger. You're like, why is she with this guy? She's obviously successful, and he's obviously not. You know, and it's not really established why she cares about him. And then I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, guys. It looks good. It looks really good. It's amazing. The art on that book is really, 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 really good. Okay. Shane Davis can draw. I mean, the coloring is really solid. The technology is very good. I mean, the technology that he came up with and conceived of was really nice and realistic. But it's the writing. The writing really let him down. And he did 6 figures on that book. He did 6 figures on the follow-up. So I didn't get the follow-up because, I mean, you know, I mean, there's no reason for him to change anything. If people are just going to award him for a poorly written book, then there's no reason for him to change anything. Starlight Cats, if he ever comes out with another Starlight Cats, I'm there. Hopefully that book will be well edited. I have a hunch that his wife, Yanzi, might be writing that one because it has a feminine touch to it. So I'll probably get that one because that one, the writing has a higher chance of the writing being good. Anyway, so it's Wookiee's day off today. Is that a Japanese dinosaur? Yes, kaiju is a Japanese mythology about gigantic creatures. People can no longer write characters that anybody cares about, not just comics. I haven't cared about anyone in a movie for years. Yeah. Top Gun Maverick. What's Top Gun Maverick? That had some really good character work in it. I don't really recommend movies that often, but if you haven't seen it, see it. Okay. So, as much as I admire Shane, as much as I admire what he's doing at Nine Lives Comics, I can't really, that's not a recommend for me. How many carrots out of 6? Three carrots out of 6. Gonna have to give it a 3 carat out of 6. The good part is it's really well drawn and really well written. I mean, not written, but really well conceived. the world he's conceived of is good. And the coloring's great. The backup story is pretty much pointless. The backup story is pretty much rendered pointless by the main story. I just think the backup book was just like him wanting to draw more kaiju. I don't know. If he had an editor, if he had somebody in his ear saying, okay, all right, this is too convoluted, this is too crowded, you need to move this to here, move this to here, and we need to clarify this, you need to nail down these world dynamics, you need to nail down these rules for your world, you need to also, this backup story idea is bunk. You need something more compelling than this monster who you murder like it's nobody in the finale of your big book, to try to make him scary by the other book. I don't know. It's a typical a large comic gate book, which is great art, jaw-dropping art, which is what sold the book over 6 figures. But obviously somebody who's enjoying not having an editor. And I've heard him talk about writing on streams, and he knows what he's doing. At least technically he knows what he's doing. And so it was a real disappointment to me, because out of all the Comicsgate guys, the big guys, the 6-figure guys, take a dump in the box, get 6-figure guys. Out of all those guys, I felt like Shane was the one that was most solid on the writing. And now I'm wondering if he even wrote Starlight Cats, it was very disappointing when I got it. Now, book 2 is out, and it's already over 6 figures, I think. So what does it matter? My opinion doesn't matter. More power to him. More power to him. I hope he just continues to succeed, but I hope at some point he will consider, like Eric July did. Eric July actually listened to people's criticisms of his first book, because he wrote his first book, thought he could write it his first book, and then when all the criticisms come back, it was because the book was amateur writing. And so he went and got editor, he went and got story editor, he went and got an actual writer to do his backup books, his other books. And I gave him all the credit in the world. But when you make these 6-figure books like these money, which I can't even conceive of, okay? I can't even get to 5,000, all right? And these guys, they get 5,000 in 2 minutes. And yet I get these books, and these books should just be perfect, okay? I mean, you've got the resources. Yeah, you're a hell of a draftsman. You're a hell of a comic book artist. And you can get the best colorist. You can get the best. I mean, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful book. It's well made. It's well written. I mean, well crafted. Not written, but I keep saying written, but no, it's not well written. But it's well crafted in every conceivable way. And all these cards are really nice. They're nice card stock, and there's the stickers are all beautiful. There's a refrigerated magnet in there. And so if you spent that much time on your merch packages, then consider maybe hiring an editor or somebody to do a script read through and tell you the truth. Because this book could have been so much better. It's conceptually superior. It's got a great concept to it, and the art is just beautiful. But he just needed the script editor so bad. And it's just disappointing to me. But anyway. All right, hold on 1 second. This time Prophet once again ragging me. People can no longer write characters. Okay, saw that. All right. I watched Top Gun Maverick. Was it that good? Just not good because there's so much shite out there. I didn't even like the original Top Gun. Okay. Top Gun had to reduce the size of the plane 2/3, make Tom Cruise look normal size. That is fake news. And hello, everyone. Genuine Comics. What's up, dude? Hey. Greetings. Okay. So enough of that. Glorious Rex, 3 carats out of 6. Bit of a disappointment when it came out. I hope he's actually fixed something in the second book, but why should he? He's getting 6 figures every time. Hold on 1 second. I made a lot of changes based on criticism from New Orleans. Listen. Yep. Man, I need to get New Orleans. Man, I'm so broke right now. I wish I could. I wish I could. Goodness. Hold on a second. I heard Tom Cruise getting part of Willow because he was too short. That's a good possibility. But I don't know. The lead actor in that's about 4'1". His name's Warwick Davis. So I don't think that the height of Tom Cruise would have mattered very much. Anyway, but I digress. So you guys read the description that hold on a second. Send me your email. I'll get you the digital. I appreciate it, dude. I really appreciate that. I will. I'll definitely send it, and I plan on buying a copy as soon as I can. I promise. Anyway, so friend of mine who gets around has gotten around quite a bit all over Comicsgate. He's like everybody's crazy, kooky uncle. His name's Norm Leinert. Hold on 1 second. Stoner Reed and Glorious Rex is in another book where the artist thinks he has talent to write as well. Yeah, I would say that's a good assessment. The bad thing is he does have talent. He just didn't have an editor. He just didn't have anybody like saying, okay, you need to, this needs a rewrite. It feels like that's a first draft. That book feels like a first draft. But it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Great concepts. But we are where we are. But yeah, Norm is a good friend of mine. I'm getting confused about this comic gate when it get wet and rain. Not that kind of gate, Time Prophet. Not that kind of gate. It's more like Watergate. Okay. Anyway, but so Normie he's been my editor. I was looking for an editor. I asked for in the on Twitter, and he's the first one to speak up, say, "Hey, I do editing," and I sent him my script and I sent him my World Bible, and he told me later, he's like, when somebody says they need an editor, I expect them to send me like this really rough script. That's a mess that I have to assemble. He says, and you sent me like a whole entire universe through the email. I was like, well, I mean, but he like went through it, and he organized a lot of stuff for me, and he put me straight about there's a few things that needed to be tweaked. He formatted it. My formatting was off because I'd never done a comic book script before, so he formatted it for me. And but he fell in love with it. Fell in love with the project. Fell in love with the story. Fell in love with the characters. And even though I've offered since, he's never accepted another cent from me. But he's gone on my show. I have a clip that I was going to play, but I didn't get it uploaded because my internet's been, there's been a really hard storm here. But he never accepted any more money from me. But he just, he loved the story. Now, I don't know for a fact that he's gone, but if you know Norm, you know that he wouldn't voluntarily leave Twitter. So I was thinking, did he get banned? So I put in the email for, hey man, did you get banned? And nothing back. And somebody with Social Razor, I think that's what it's called, told me that he had a backup account that hadn't been tweeted, that he hadn't used to tweet. And so I'm thinking, if Norm was booted off his main account, then he would tweet on his backup account. And yet, there's no activity there either. Hold on a second. My wife got banned off Twitter and she did nothing. Well, your wife's not Norm. Norm is a brawler. He's a social media brawler. He's retired. He's in poor health. About all he has in his life is Twitter. And so if Norm leaves Twitter, it's not good news. And he's had some near close calls in the last few years that he's kind of, been pretty private about. And so he just like, he usually responds to a lot of my tweets, especially pushing community service. He would respond to a lot of my tweets, and I guess I took it for granted that he would respond. And hey, Lord Sandwich, what's up, dude? And I hadn't really noticed that he hadn't responded. I guess I was taking it for granted. And then somebody's like, "Hey, have you heard from Norm? His account's closed out." And which is first I heard of it. So I immediately send me emails. The emails haven't come back, Mel or Damon, What's up, dude? Hey, Aaron. What's up, man? And so the emails hadn't come by Mel or Damon, which if they closed them out, it would be. I had a phone number for him, so I called that. No answer. The email, the voicemail wasn't set up, which is not odd from Norm. But so I sent him a text, and no response to that. Cooper is me. Me is Cooper. Yep. And so out of all the other blows that I've had recently, this is a tough one. Because, losing my network that I was a part of, losing the support of some pretty powerful names that I had been friends with, and having people walk away from me is one thing. And, my DM group kind of going defunct because somebody's leaking. A lot of things that I built up for 3 years going away. And so a lot of things that I've kind of built up hoping that when I launched my campaign, and one of the things that me and Normie had talked about was when I launched my campaign, he wanted to be on Bancroft with me. I never got a response from that. And, I don't know. I mean, I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. I've DM'd his backup account. No response. So, just not like Norm. It's just not like him. And so all the losses that I've had recently, that's a devastating. He was on my show for a while, till his health went bad to where he couldn't. He didn't feel comfortable being on live streams. But he did this whole Magneto thing, and he was like these little but these Mr. Potato Heads. He was like creating these Mr. Potato Head versions of anti-CG people, Like he had Vicky Verse, I had a version of Vicky Verse. He had Heather Ontos. He had my favorite was Preston Poulter. His little S&M porn getting leaked. Norm had a Mr. Potato Head with a GIMP mask. Oh, he's planning on doing some videos. He had the Magneto like helmet. He had a collar and the cape, and he was declaring that Magneto was right and declaring pantslessness. No, I am not related to Alice. But I am a white rabbit. So I don't know. I've taken a lot of hits here recently. With my dog's health failing. My housemate and best friend having a cancer scare that I had to help him through. And my job messing with me. I've been doing 6-day weeks for the last 5 weeks. Don't even know why. And 6-day weeks on third shift. You get one night to sleep. One. you haven't lived until you have only one night that you can sleep during the course of a week. Anyway, so Alice Cooper, actually his name is Vincent Fournier, and his name's not actually Alice Cooper. They got the name from a old book in the attic. So I did 7-day weeks and 14-hour shifts in the factory. Not fun. No. You need time to get your brain right. And so in the middle of that, I've been trying to push this book. And I haven't even got to 1K yet. At least last I looked this morning. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Let me look right quick. I've got bookmarked. Let's check it out. As of a little while ago, yep, $20 away. $20 away from 1K out of 5K, Hello, you magnificent bastards. Hey, man, what's up? Where's the link? All right, anybody want to come on? I am open to that. Hold on a second. Copy the link. And right there, right in the chat. There it is. That link is live. You might want to pop on. Anyway, so all weekend I've been trying to kind of wrap my brain around it, and trying to plan my way forward. So I've got an email thing that I'm looking into that Luke Stone put me onto. Looking into some in-person stuff. But I mean, I'm not dead in the water. I'm not dead yet, but if you got one guy that's like being encouraging, one guy that's kind of in your ear, and you lose that guy, it's tough. It's tough. I'm hoping that he pops back up. I'm hoping that this is just a misunderstanding. I hate social media, man, because you make these connections with people and you develop relationships with them and you care about them very much, and then boom, you might be the last person to know. Link to the book, but I'll buy it. Yes. Good. Caleb. There is the link to the book. There you go. I did read Fantastic Four in 1981, but I was given that. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Um, now, basically, I've seen a lot of things going on here lately. I've seen a lot of shenanigans going down. I've seen where it seems the social media is outside of Twitter, which Twitter's schizophrenic right now. I don't know what it's going to be tomorrow. Um, you know, so I don't know what's going on with the algorithm. I don't know where he's headed, where it's headed. Um, but and bad thing about it is Twitter is, I'm sorry, X, whatever the X um, is like the most consistent platform we have right now. It's the most, the least policed, platform we have right now, and so it's pretty odd. Hold on a second. Thing is, finding time to read a comic. I brought Adega's book. Only read the first chapter, and I've had it months. Okay, yeah, I got you, man. You just look at the pretty pictures. Anyway, but so uh, this part going forward, I'm getting on some shows. I got on a show, a very big, pretty much one of the inner circle, a guy that's on CG Kings all the time. I got on his show the other night, and I didn't get the link to like 5 till. There was no promotion except for like a blurb the day before, and then I found out like an hour beforehand. I finally got the stream went up like an hour beforehand, and I found out, oh, you're sharing time with this other guy. And that was news to me. And then I got the link like 5 till, and then it's just like it was sharing time with somebody else, and the whole entire time, and didn't even move the needle. But I was told, okay, well, you need to get on this big stream over here. You start getting on streams, with bigger guys. And I'm not entirely sure that model is like as viable as it used to be. I think people are so cash strapped right now. I don't know that it's even viable. I haven't read it in Tower Foundation trilogy. That was good. Asimov is my favorite author. Yeah. If you could read Foundation, iRobot, and and the like, then surely you can read a comic book, Time Prophet. Come on now. Anyway. But yeah, this is tough. I'm hoping Norm shows back up. If he doesn't, then I always have the memories. I always have the videos that he did with me. I put my 3 favorite Norm videos are in the description if you guys want to go watch them. We did one on anti-heroes. He had a lot to say about that. We did one on villains, and then we did one on favorite CG books. So he had a lot. Yep, I am familiar. It is, but it's a very good one. Very good short story. But yeah, so it's gonna be tough. I guess I need to find a new editor. If indeed he has passed, I need to find a new editor. Because like I've just pointed out with this book, you need an editor. Anyway. All right, let me bring Tank on for a minute. Mr. Ferret.
Ahoy, me babber.
Hey. What's up, dude? I think you stole that from Bristolian Dave, dude. I'd be very careful about that. I think
It's all right. We have an accord.
No, I don't. I don't think my comic killed the last editor. I think it gave him at least on life. Anyway.
Goodness, that was dark.
That was pretty dark. It's time profit. You can't take it seriously.
Hold on.
He's like
I gotta turn on the light. The sunlight's just not bright enough there now. All of a sudden,
he's like a British Mo Biggs. Okay.
No, I'm not dogging him at all. I'm just
nah. So it is funny. He came on John Douglas. Was on with John Douglas, and he was like, it's like, who's Time Prophet? And I was like, oh, he's my stalker, because he was like, we were simulcasting, and he was on my channel. But he's fun. He's fun. He's a fun guy to have around. He's kind of like I picked him up from Wookiee Fever, Wookiee Fever's chat. So like sometimes you go to other chats and you pick up things, right? So hold on a second. Ali Sangui and Kimosabi do editing. I expect they're easy to work with. Good people too. I read Foundation's okay, but I would reread it. Well, actually, Kimosabi's out of the running because Kimosabi has declared my book is way too close to his for him to edit it. He's got a rule where against editing books that are too close to his own because he doesn't want to like cross-pollinate, steal ideas from other people. And so he actually was the editor before Norm. He liked my book too, but he's like, it's way too close. It's way too close to mine. Yeah, I love it too. I love it, man. Yeah, Kimosabi, man, hell of a writer. Whoa, what happened to Tank? Tank popped out on me. He was there for a second there. All right, anyway. All right, so maybe he'll come back. We'll see. Only got like 10 minutes left anyway. And he's back. All right. Take two.
Yeah, sorry about that. My internet just dropped out on me.
I know that feeling. I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to do this show because it came down a torrential downpour. My internet's been going out lately if you look at it wrong. So I was like kind of afraid it was going to go out, but it actually is better today than it usually is. So
well, that's good. See, you gotta, it's still like at the end of Life of Brian, man. You always got to look on the bright side of life.
They were on the cross, man.
For real, dude.
They were singing that while they were being crucified.
This morning I woke up, I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna get the VR studio set up. I'm gonna start getting back to work on Omniverse Incursion, sculpting up these figurines and these minis. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I open up my mailbox and it is just flooded with messages from the guys over here at Tank Ferret Presents. Paul Roper's Facebook account has been deleted, nuked. Yeah. And he has a notification saying, copyright strike. And it's like, dude, he doesn't post anything that's not his.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I have a hunch who might have done it.
Oh yeah, we do too. We have a probable
somebody who thinks every idea comes from his head.
That or somebody that thinks that her opinion is so correct that she can just cancel anybody she wants to.
That too. Oh,
That is our probable one. The other one is a less likely case.
Okay.
But yeah.
Right. Gotcha.
Because they said that the guy is
Mhm.
not known for appealing to authority.
Yeah. You're right. Exactly. As a matter of fact, he thinks he is the authority.
But,
Anyway, do right,
sorry.
do good. Remember, it's mostly a crooked world. Yeah. Right.
Right. Yeah. So my morning started off before I even caffeinated, finding out that we lost a reach of 4,500 people.
Nah. Gotcha.
Before we even had a chance to really market to them.
I hear you.
So that's why, if you see you saw my Twitter, man. We've hoisted the colors. I whipped up a Jolly Roger in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, with a ferret skull.
That's right.
Cool. That's pretty
well,
cool.
Each pirate ship had their own Jolly Roger.
Right.
We know the standard skull and crossbones, but they all had their own. Some of them with swords and daggers or arrays of bones and skulls. That's how they identified different pirate fleets. They were like nations unto themselves.
Yeah, Eastland Burkholder, there's a quote from Mike Tyson that fits here, and that is, everyone has a plan until they get hit in the mouth.
Right.
So, then what do you do?
Right.
Yeah,
no, man. How many days you got left on your campaign?
Yeah, I get it. Well, I mean, that's the thing, though. I mean, you start sometimes you. Hold on a sec. What flag does Pirate Bay have? I don't know.
I think they use the standard classic Jolly Roger.
Classic Jolly Roger, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually have a character who's a piratess, who had she was in my world, she was the only female pirate to ever be a captain of her own vessel.
Nice.
Name is Bloody Rose Annie McGree.
Oh, I love the name.
Yeah, her pirate flag was a skull with a rose in its mouth.
Yeah, I love that, man. I love it.
Yeah, she's considered the greatest swordsman of the Caribbean. She had the black and blue blade. Okay, every time I try to get some artist to do me some sketches of this character, they just disappear on me. I mean, it's like Stephanie Renee Whiff. I've got Dawn from Dawn Draws Whiff. Oh yeah, I need commissions. I need commissions right now. And then I'm like, okay, dude, yeah, here's a commission, and the next thing I know, he's making this announcement that, I'm working on this project and I'll get to your commissions as soon as I can. I'm like, so it's like every time I commission somebody to do her, some kind of I mean, the guy who's does most of my character work, Arksider, he would draw. He did a pirate lady, and he did my the vessel or that the spirit inhabits. But he didn't put them together, and he didn't do her as a ghost pirate, ghostly pirate. And I'm like, a sexy ghost pirate chick? Come on now. Surely that's
clickbait. Why wouldn't you do that?
Clickbait right there, dude, But I mean, it's kind of a convoluted character, but it's like one of my favorite ones, and I'm still trying to get her conceived of,
Well, I wouldn't say it's convoluted. I would say that it's nuanced and detailed, right? Mm-hmm. It's all about the words you pick. You never shill, you always promote. It's never convoluted. It's nuanced with detail.
I like Dean, but Dean's always busy.
Yeah,
every time I've contacted Dean, he's been busy. So, I mean, I dig him, but if he's too busy to do your stuff, then you can dig his work all day. But
right.
I mean, I actually have a really cool art piece that I'm trying to get somebody to do. Yeah, because it gets it done. Yeah. Well, there's something called Embrace 2 that he's supposedly still yet to get done. So maybe
Well,
he should
yeah,
focus on
he's
that a little
trucking
bit.
on it. So
Yeah.
forward
Well,
progress is all we ask as crowdfunding, contributors.
all right. Let me show an exclusive. All right, quick. This is not. I've maybe shared this in the Genesis crew chat, but let me go ahead. This piece is supposed to be colored like. My idea was it was going to be colored, like a Norman Rockwell.
Ooh.
And so that was my idea. So whether we get there or not, I don't know. But Ron Mosicki of the Sector 7 guy, who
Okay.
I am really shocked that Comicsgate has just not really been obsessed with.
Dude, that book has not received the welcome it deserves.
Oh, no, at all. Not at all. All right. Okay. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. This is supposed to, I want this to be, my idea is to make this like a Saturday evening post. Like, there you go. Let me blow it up a little bit.
Oh, I love this.
Cool or what?
That is great.
Hound dog right there. Isn't it
amazing?
Amazing?
That is totally a Rockwell type of picture too.
Yeah, it is. It is. But I mean, he did great on Ironsides, and that's Obsidian Man. That's like the best Obsidian Man so far. But I mean, I'm digging it. I'm trying to find somebody that does a painted style to do kind of a Rockwell thing, and Adam Miller is too busy right now.
Yeah, same thing with ink spots, man.
Yeah, ink spots. I haven't even bothered with ink spots. He's always busy. I mean, I thought about maybe skunk artwork, maybe, but I think he only does like physical media. I don't think he does digital.
Yeah,
but that's just so cool. I mean, it's just I don't know. If I get it done, maybe I can make it like a cover down the road or something. But I just dig it. I really do. Anyway, so that's
no, that's a great picture, man.
Yeah.
Yep, buddy. Message me your reference for the Pirate Girl. All right. You have money on account with me, remember?
Oh, that's right. I do.
Yeah, you have money on account. So, cool. No, spend it, please. All
right, no problem.
I know we had it in reserve for that other project, but that other project's currently on hold. So, use it. Yo, what up, John? Always good to see you, Jason Black. Always great to see you too,
John. What's up, dude?
Jason Black. Okay. Now that's somebody I want to get some artwork from, man. That guy's work is just beautiful. I'm a big fan.
Yeah. He's been trying to get me to do some things to fix my channel and start getting moved forward again. And I downloaded a bunch of stuff, and I've tried to. Things are kind of going by the wayside because of the whole campaign and everything. But I need to get back on that.
Yeah, well, I jumped in here to just kind of give you the classic POV.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Good job, Pat. Good job. Good job, Pat.
Love Tank Ferret. There you go. Well, I appreciate the encouragement.
Man, dude, don't get disheartened. Please don't get disheartened. This is a fantastic book. People just haven't realized it yet.
Yeah.
If we've got to fall back, regroup, and come at it again, well, that's exactly what I'm going to help you do, man.
I appreciate it.
I want to see this stuff succeed. Yeah. That's why next year I'm bringing out the Variety magazine, because I've got a lot of projects that are come across my desk, and I'm like, dang, man, I just don't have don't have time to launch these campaigns individually. But if I can bring like a good 200-page book to people with a bunch of full-length stories, self-contained stories in them.
Well, have you seen the Out of Obscurity?
Out of
Obscurity stuff.
Yeah, dude, Out of Obscurity. I love the idea of the CG Jumpstart. I love these variety books. I love variety books. I'm a big heavy metal 2000 AD guy. Like that's my jam. I like picking up a nice beefy magazine.
Right.
That's got some stuff. Hold on 1 second.
Well, anyway, so that's so yeah, I hope Norm resurfaces one of these days. I really do. But I just wanted to honor him today. My biggest cheerleader, biggest encourager, the editor in absentia of my book. He always will be. It's going to be my dedication page. He was going to be there anyway. So I have seen the heavy metal movie, but not the comic. Make sure it's an old one. Make sure it's an old one. Yeah,
pre-2015.
It went woke.
It went garbage before it even went woke.
Right.
Like when they put the Luis Royo story that was like that he like submitted before he was like a truly skilled, illustrator. I was so disappointed because I love Luis Royo's work, but dang, dude, that was not ready for prime time. And I thought about it. I'm like, dude, there was a 3-year waiting list to get into Heavy Metal magazine, and they put this shit in there.
Right. I hear you.
Like, I'd be embarrassed.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, I gotta feed my little diabetic dog as usual about this time. But thanks everybody for coming. Thanks, Tank, for the encouragement.
That's what I'm here for, man.
Thank you, Norm Landert, wherever you are. I hope you are having fun wherever you are, you crazy old coot. If you're still alive and on this earth, I hope you'll contact me so I can cuss you out for doing this to me. But if anybody wants to see, he's one of the funniest people I've ever met. One of the most brilliant. It's a her, and no, I don't feed her sugar. Okay. But he's one of the most brilliant, funny, insightful people. Also crazy as a nut, crazy as a loon. But 3 the best shows I ever did with him are in the description, and I encourage you to just check them out. You don't have to like or subscribe or anything; just watch them.
Go like and subscribe.
But
do it.
He just hold on a second. All right. You have earned your upvote. Oh, I appreciate Time Profit.
Outstanding.
Yeah, earn anything from Time Profit, you have earned something. So there you go. Anyway, all right. But anyway, thank you everybody for coming. And I going to play the trailer on the way out, and then we'll do the outro. But thanks, Tank, for coming, man.
You got it, man.
Thank you for the fluffiest chat and all of YouTube. But I will see you guys next time. And
remember, follow the white rabbit.
Remember to follow the white rabbit. Yep. Beat me to it.
Our brethren are already in the field. Why stand we here idle? What is it the gentlemen wish? What would they have? Is life so dear, or peace so sweet? Has to be purchased at the price of chains and slavery? Forbid it, Almighty God. course, others. But as for me, give me liberty, or give me death.